Thank you. Picked up on the mic. Your son. I know. How do you think I feel? And the mic only picks up about half of the noise he makes. That's why I was saying earlier, he doesn't run through the house, he stomps through the house. Gets it from his mother. She doesn't know how to walk normally either. She stomps everywhere she goes. She really would make a good giantess, I guess. Did I say that out loud? Whoops. Anyway. Okay, everything back to normal now. Is everything good? Everything fixed? Glad Ruby's not in this chat and heard you say that. Don't worry about it. Honestly, even if she did hear me, I mean, I would just tell her, like, you tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying right now. And it's solely, and she's done that since I have known her. Because I'm sure there's somebody thinking I'm implying that she's overweight. No, she's not. She's done that since I have known her, when she was 19 and I was 20. And pretty much, I mean, she's basically done it since we moved in together after we got married. Literally walking through our apartment, just every step. It's like a scene from Jurassic Park when the T-Rexes show up. Just glasses of water with the tiniest little shake on the table. I don't get it. And my mom is that way too. I don't know why. I feel like, and I'm totally using anecdotal evidence, but it seems to me like women do it more than men. Only reason Little Red probably does it is because he is nonstop running everywhere he goes. And sometimes it can be a bit clumsy, so he probably stomps to make sure that he has a good footing everywhere he goes. Otherwise, he'd be going head first into walls everywhere he ran. I'm what you call a very lightweight stepper, the point where he can't even hear me behind you. See, that's how I am. I am a very quiet, I make very quiet movements, especially in school. I would scare the crap out of friends because I would literally just walk up to the group when they're in a conversation, but I don't say anything because I don't want to interrupt anybody. But I make so little noise that they'll just turn and be like, "Shit, where'd you come from?" Oh, I've been here. Yeah. I would make a great rogue in a RPG. I'm very good at not making noise and taking on the form of wallpaper, where really I'm like paint on the wall.
Superiors is the mark of a good Sith.
This feels like it's always there, but
did disagree with me passionately on that point. But then Zash never respected tradition.
Little bell collar so she knows that I'm coming her way and don't scare the crap out of her when I'm walking. That seems kind of
wise tradition.
Weird. Murder's
I
messy.
did my best to clean up the bloodstains.
I speak in all seriousness. Too many people saw you enter the Dark Temple. I trust you'll be more careful in the future. Nevertheless, we're here to talk about you, not Zash. You have demonstrated remarkable ability. Though I am a stricter master than Zash, I think you'll find that to loyal followers of our traditions, I am not ungenerous.
Did my mic just pick up that thunder? You want minions, not Sith.
So, if I agree to your every whim, you might not kill me?
Suspicion can be a form of wisdom, as long as it doesn't lead to disrespect. Now, I wish to see how you work. This tomb belonged to Darth Andrew, Sith scholar and alchemist. I'm interested in his last writings, which were buried with him. Recover them for me, and we will discuss your place in my power structure.
I definitely know that Thanaton can be a bit of a petty bitch in this game. Let's see, can I update... Okay, I have the voice turned all the way up. Okay. I'm just gonna try to play as much as I can, because I just have this uneasy feeling that my power is not going to stay on for the rest of the stream. I'm hoping that the reason the power went out before is that where the storm was, it was near where, like, the power plant is. So that with it being closer to the house, it means it's gotten away from there. So as long as it doesn't hit a power line, should be good. Knock on wood.
Trespasser, trespasser. You'll not have it. It's mine. It's the last place in the galaxy that's mine.
You can have the tomb.
I just want the writings.
Never satisfied are you, my apprentice? The poison's still fresh in my body. You defile my tomb. You and your sister both. The venom may have burned away my sight, but I know you. Don't make my mistake. Strangle your children at birth.
Little late for that, but appreciate the suggestion.
I'm sorry your offspring murdered you, but strangling all children may not be the solution.
Solution? Death is the only solution for vipers like you.
Hi, Azzy. You missed my power going out twice. That was fun.
Enough. Foolish child. Twice now you walked into the still inhabited tomb of a Sith Lord unprepared. Look around.
Oh, do we have news?
The tattered robes. This is where Thanaton leads those he despises to death. You follow him blindly when
Game
you
called
should
Bandit?
plan to defeat him.
Interesting.
Did you have a scheme in mind?
Listen, flesh of my flesh. I have felt something in you since the day we met. You have a rare pull among ghosts. It's a source of great power.
One is
It
the
has
rat.
destroyed many a Sith.
Unacceptable.
It's your only chance against Thanaton.
I pull among ghosts.
What do you mean I have a pull on the dead?
They sense you from far away as I did. And you rouse strong emotions in them, as with this ghost. In my time, there were mystical movements among the Sith that sought to communicate with ghosts and harness their power. A Sith named Ergast was said to devour ghosts the way your Dashad devours Force users. His knowledge was buried with him near the Dark Temple. Seek this knowledge.
I
hope this knowledge does what you say.
Good luck, flesh of my flesh.
only good rat's a dead rat.
Remind you again that you are the
Nobody
last
likes a narc.
lineage. You must augment your power before you face Thanaton. I will not have the strength to defend you again.
I'm just being sarcastic. It's fine. But in reality, nobody likes a narc in a game. Whoa. By a spectral shield. Oh. Sorry. Kind of slipped out. Oh, come on. Now I gotta go all the way back over there. And then I'll have to come all the way back over here. Bunch of bow. Ugh, my eyes hurt. Ow. My eyes. Honestly, I kind of feel like after the Darth Zash quest for the Inquisitor, the storyline gets kind of boring. It basically turned into Indiana Jones with ghosts. It's Indiana Jones meets Ghostbusters. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, it belongs in a museum.
Tamper with forces they do not understand. Stop them before they doom us all.
What am I supposed to do here?
These fools tamper with forces they do not understand.
Disrupt
Stop
the
them
ritual.
before they doom us
Okay.
all.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Ah, come on. Busy. Leave me alone. Bap. 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 And wow. And they all dead. Mere ritual master.
What you like. I can feel the power.
And wow. Come on, come on. There we go.
They were unworthy. It was meant for you.
Oh, come on now.
These fools tamper with forces they do not understand. Stop them before they doom us all.
Kinda already took care of that. Nelvenus, I guess is the dude's name that I just killed. Monkey lizard cage! Oh, there's no monkey lizard in it. What a ripoff. I want a monkey lizard. Place reeks of death. Really, you don't say. It's kind of what happens when you go into a tomb. It's the equivalent of walking into a graveyard like, man, it smells like dead people around here. Dummy. I'm just gonna walk on past these guys. Yep. I'm sure there's like a bonus quest involved with fighting these things, but I'm so over leveled at this point, I doubt it even matters. What?
We're all gonna
Okay.
pick one power to have. I'm gonna pick the power of fire.
At the power of light.
Light?
Yeah, I can fly.
I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
Super speed.
Super speed? He's like the Flash.
You want me to take the picture? Because I got long arms. Okay. We gotta get in here with Daddy.
Welcome, Seeker. I am the servant of Urgast, Lord
Oh
of
my
the
gosh,
City,
my arm is shaking.
keeper of his knowledge.
That way you can pick one, because my arm
Who
is
stands
shaking.
before me, and what do you wish to learn?
You go somewhere. Do not stay down here.
He now has piano at 5:30 tomorrow. Probably still gonna let you take him to that because I have my neurology tomorrow afternoon and I don't have time I'm getting out.
Okay.
I'm betting it's at 2. I could be wrong about that. Gonna find out what's wrong with my head.
Yeah, we have a little red and a Mama Ruby in here for now. Little Red has found a drawing app on his phone, and he can draw on pictures, so he wanted a picture of all of us.
I think I might need you to do another power, because, like, you...
Electricity.
Ooh,
There.
electric.
Yellow or blue?
Blue.
There's a ghost in my way, and I was told your master knew how to remove it.
As he says
There is
hi.
no way to defeat a ghost.
As he.
Death can only be avoided, not defeated.
She said hi.
But ghosts may be bound and their strength borrowed for a time. You must pull on the tether that connects life and death. You must learn to bind both sides of the Force, life and death,
Ouch.
in what is known as the Force Walk.
Enough of this mystical nonsense. Teach me the ritual.
If that is your desire, my master has no secrets. Know to the bones that lay around you. Not everyone is able to master the ritual of force walking. But if you are willing, drink from the cup before me. It is poison, but it will not kill you.
Should I trust a Sith? Probably not, but I don't really got any other option.
Have you drunk? Good. The poison will take effect quickly. Then you may learn the ritual of the Force Walk.
I sleep.
Now that you are unconscious, we may begin. The ritual has two parts. First is the pacification. An angry ghost cannot be tethered.
Okay.
The second part is the binding. A willing ghost is easier to bind, but by leaving the ghost its will, you draw less of its power. A pact may be formed to bind the ghost willingly, sealed with blood, or the ritual of binding may be performed.
Okay, so I can either be nice and they join me willingly, or I can just be all like, nah.
It's been a long time since a creature of such promise has entered my tomb.
What's the catch?
There has to be more to this than a little dreaming.
A very quick learner indeed. You might just make it out of here alive. This is the test. Bind me, and you go free. I'll walk with you a time and see the Empire once more. Fail, and I kill you.
Of course. Why would I expect anything different from a Sith?
And don't bother trying to make a deal with me. I'll not go willingly.
Okay, then.
You have passed the final test. I am now your slave, and my power is yours. I am bound
Sweet.
to your life, and you to my death. Use my strength to shield yourself against your foes.
Alright, now I have to walk all the way back. Come back to see a blue version of the glowing orange man in a restaurant. Okay, well now I have to travel all the way back over here. Ugh. Annoying. Hold on. Nobody in my house knows how to shut a damn door, so I gotta get the pets back upstairs. Okay. The pets have been wrangled. So now, hopefully, no interruptions. Some unfortunate timing. I really wish they would make it simpler to do this quest. So there's literally no way to get there other than walking. Very inconvenient. Oh. And of course we have another spam coming in. Love that. Good grief. Can't have nothing. Somebody coming in here trying to sell me followers. I feel like it's been a lot more prevalent in the last couple weeks and it has in a while. For most of this year, I've only had maybe one every month or so, but now I've been getting one almost every stream. Very annoying. You're not getting my money, follow bots. Chances are you're just gonna steal my credit card information anyway. Just sneak on past here real quick. Pardon me. And we have returned.
Back again. I hear you're slithering. Venom-toothed viper. The only cure for madness is madness. What's happened? What did you do to me? You're not my son.
You're mine now.
Bring me that treacherous scoundrel so I can cut him open.
Your son is not here.
I can force walk, Ghost. I'm taking your power for my own.
You won't have me. This is my last stronghold, and I won't be your slave.
The hard way it is.
I think you misheard. I wasn't asking.
You treacherous.
What do you mean by that? Are you implying it's because he's a giant blue ghost? Does that mean when I absorb him, it means that every time I absorb a ghost, it gives me a boner?
Well done. With the
That's kind of weird.
ghost and with the other, you may shield yourself against Famiton's wrath.
But I've heard weirder, so...
Take this one's writings and show Famiton what a good apprentice you've been.
Don't patronize me. I have your writings. And now where am I expected to go? I'm assuming the Sith Sanctum, so I'm going to go ahead and just bypass the taxi service. Because it's always in the Sith Sanctum. How did I guess?
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Attention, Imperial
It was honestly a good thing that Little Red's music lessons were moved to tomorrow.
Sanctum are on hold until further notice. Again, approach the area at your own peril.
Otherwise I would have had to start my stream late. Yeah. Done.
Ambition without strength.
Oh, let's say, did I get XP for that? There we go. Look at that. Only 8 levels away from hitting the max level for my story quest. So literally once I do this, I don't even have to do side quests anymore. Honestly, I could have stopped doing side quests a long time ago. Especially because I forgot that I have a special legacy armor set that when I have the full set, I get an additional 50% XP. I totally forgot I had it until I logged onto an alt that was wearing it, and they went up like 2 levels from completing one quest. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send that to the one I'm actually using. So now I get basically like triple XP.
You've put me in a difficult position. When Zash disobeyed me and had Scotia killed, tradition demanded she be killed and her power base destroyed. Believe me when I say I wish that you had stayed in that tomb. It will pain me to watch you die.
Don't pretend like you're upset.
Spare me the false tears. I'm ready to fight you.
You are entitled to defend yourself. In fact, I'd expect nothing less. May the Force welcome you with open arms. Kill him.
Yeah, okay. I hate it whenever people send lackeys to do their own job. You're just wasting good potential subjects. What now?
You truly are relentless. I can see now why Zash chose you. But this has carried on long enough. Ah, you've come prepared. By now, I should have expected it of you. Unfortunately for you, I am older and wiser and studied in rituals you can't even imagine.
It's not going to kill me, though.
Business on Malachor 3. Prepare my ship and see that this one gets a respectful cremation.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, hey. My lackeys. Why they both got to be caked up, though?
My lord, you're awake.
Can't
We
help
need
but
to hurry out
stare.
of here. If Thanaton finds out you're still alive, we're all in trouble.
Who are you?
Which one are you again?
I'm your apprentice, Carl. We need to get back to the ship.
Alright. To my ship. Prepare my ship.
I've just finished cleaning the fuel injectors to the sublight drive. You should notice a 0.00008% power increase.
Cool. Didn't ask. Alright. Figure out what we gotta do now.
Thought you were gone. I could get trampled by a bantha herd and not get knocked around as bad as you.
We followed Thanaton's servants, cut them down, and pulled you out of a ditch. You didn't have a pulse at first, but then Carl noticed you were still warm. I don't know how you survived that.
What about Thanaton?
That explains why I'm still alive. Where's Thanaton?
You sure you're ready to face him? He did a real number on you.
Your survival is the most remarkable thing
Voice doesn't
I've
match
ever
the face. On what?
I still can't quite figure it out. It seems Thanaton's ritual was too powerful for
Oh, context for why that thing sounds like that? He's possessed by a Sith.
To kill you, he would have had to purge their spirits. You died.
Who also was my former master.
Presence kept you alive.
That tried to possess me.
That's great, but what do? We can't wait for Thanaton to come back and kill us.
Like, his voice is... Well, it's... I mean, it's the same guy who voices Spike Spiegel in Cowboy Bebop, so I could understand liking his voice. And, let's see... Power first, then revenge.
I'll find the most powerful dead in the galaxy, bind them and take their power. Thanaton won't stand a chance.
It's a gamble. None of us know what the cost of acquiring so much power so quickly could be.
I don't suppose you have an alternative.
We don't seem to have any choice.
Exactly. Better to do something than sit here and wait to be killed.
So where do we find more ghosts?
The Jedi on Taris were investigating something of that nature. I sent a man to investigate shortly before my unfortunate change. I'd have to do more research on the matter to confirm, but I suggest making contact with him.
We need more.
One won't be enough. When I face Thanaton again, I want to crush him.
I wish we had more to go on, but right now that's all I have.
Corin and I will dig around too. And we'll keep an eye on Thanaton. If he makes a move, we'll let you know.
Give me more ghost busts. I just gotta make sure I don't cross the streams. Okay, where... Exactly. That's basically what the storyline turns into for the Inquisitors. You basically become a Ghostbuster. Kinda lame, but could be worse. Let's see, how much longer? Oh, still got 90 days. Pfft, got plenty of time then. Let's see, what level do I have to be to get that one helmet? There's really only one thing in this pass that I'm really interested in, and it is this. This would go great on like a dark side smuggler, which I do have one. Because I mean, basically, if you're an evil smuggler in this game, you're basically a pirate. So, might as well play the part. Gonna bust some ghosts all over me. Hey, settle down. We are pirates! Insolence! We don't even know what that word means! General Kenobi! I can't do the voice of... Is it Hondo? I think it's Hondo Ohnaka is the pirate. Innocent. I don't believe that for a second. And I have receipts to prove it. But I did get some cartel coins just now. Anything I could actually use it on? Probably not. Because honestly, 600 is not that much. Okay. It could get me basically the Boba Fett blaster. Can't get the jetpack. Outer Rim Drifter. That's literally Cad Bane's outfit. I have never done no wrong. I mean, technically, I guess you're correct. Honestly, wouldn't mind having this bundle on one of my bounty hunters. Specifically a bounty hunter that's not Mandalorian. What is that? Resolute Gorilla Blaster? Whoa, that's kind of cool. It's weird that the laser is on top of the gun. Okay, that... Hold on. That makes no sense. It acts like it's supposed to be a red dot on top of a rear sight, but there's no actual rear sight, but it still has a front post sight. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. Star Wars has never been known for having actual viable firearms. Just a little baby, sweet little baby. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. I'm kidding. You're awesome, Azzy. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You can be a bit sus sometimes, but then I can too, so it's only fair. What weapon choices do I got? Weapons tend to be cheaper. Tend to be, but not always, apparently. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's too much, but I want it. It's like my favorite blaster in Star Wars. Looks so freaking cool. Even though technically it isn't the same blaster. Because this is like 1,000 years before the movies, but is supposed to be the E11 that the Death Troopers use. Darth Malgus's damaged lightsaber. Ziost Guardian. TM59. Briar pistol. I think that's based off of the pistol that Kyle Katarn uses in Jedi Outcast, which is not canon anymore, so it makes me sad. Okay, that's just straight up a mix of Obi-Wan and Anakin's lightsaber. I mean, it looks cool. But Darth Vindican. Fractured Bogan. That looks interesting. Oh. Good lord. Sorry. My kid doesn't know how to walk like a normal human being. Ooh, Fallen Reden's lightsaber. I want a replica of this lightsaber specifically. One, because I honestly love the design, just because it's so the simplicity of it, and the fact that it is so simple tends to make it really cheap buying it from lightsaber shops or the replicas. Because usually this lightsaber with all of like the best internals and best LEDs is still about $150 to $200 cheaper than the same lightsaber with more bits and bobs on it. And honestly, it's a good starting point to where if you wanted to make your own. Because I've honestly considered, I do eventually want to get a replica lightsaber and not the one from Galaxy's Edge, because it is not the same. One, the handles are way too big. Two, the blade is nowhere near as bright as what you can get from these replicas. I'll get this one, and honestly, the only thing I might want to do is get leather wrapping on it near the base of the handle. And then, of course, if I get the Profi board lightsaber, I can change the color to anything I want. Just got stepped on and popped your elbow. Ow. That sounds painful. I love that they've added spears and pikes to the game. I just hate that it's still the same animation as a staff, because that's not how you would use it. That's the Blade Runner pistol. Love spears. Same. Honestly, my favorite melee weapon. Because honestly, they're kind of OP as far as blade combat is concerned. Just because you have got sometimes 3 times the range as a person with a sword. And most of the time, the only way you can defend against it is if you have a shield. But if they have a shield and a spear, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, I love spears. Honestly, I love the... I like halberds. Just because I like having the option of a spear, but also having a blade that I can swing. So the halberd is the best of both worlds. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, that's so cool. But I hate the way that he holds it. It looks so dumb. Oh, hey. Oh, Lord, I'm about to bust. Tarnex's battle staff. Which these are kind of interesting because They kind of look like halberds when the blade isn't ignited. So I kind of like them. Only thing I don't like about halberds is I prefer the look of spears compared to halberds, because the big axe head is just kind of... I don't like the giant axe head on the side of it, because it loses the symmetry that you get with a spear, and I like the symmetrical look of a spear compared to a halberd. However, there is the Chinese halberd that has a spear that is between two axe blades. So it kind of looks like, almost like a teardrop, to where you still have the spear, but also have two axes on each side, so you could literally swing it in any direction. This is what I was looking for, but it is not on sale, so I don't have enough points for it. Okay, what was something I was looking at that's on sale? Sort by sale, there we go. I like the minigun. I like the Anarchy Blasters. They're the ones that Jyn Erso uses in Rogue One. I mean, they're basically... I think they're just Mausers with like a suppressor attachment on them. But they still look freaking cool. I hate this. I hate this blaster. Probably just because it reminds me of the sequel movies. But it's literally just a SIG with a laser on it. It is the most basic attempt of greebling up a pistol. And unfortunately, that's most of the blasters in the sequels, is taking just real guns and just putting one or two things on it that make it look futuristic. Where with the older stuff, yeah, they used real weapons or replicas of real guns, but they put a lot more effort into it to where it was hard to tell. It was hard to see the design of the original gun. With these, it's so obvious. Like, from far away, it looks like I'm just carrying a Glock. Like, does it not? Or am I just being nitpicky? I mean, it could be both. But yeah, from this distance, it looks like I'm packing a Glock instead of a blaster, and that's why I hate the design of this pistol. It's the one that Poe Dameron uses. Okay, is that supposed to be my sign that I need to stop ranting? Honestly, fair. What was the one thing I saw that was on sale that I actually wanted? Like, go by price. There was something on here that I was interested in. Was it the lightsaber pike? This is one thing that I will kind of nitpick on Andor for. Because if you look at this, what do you think? If your guess is AK-47, you are correct, because that's literally what it is. They just took AK-47s with underfolding stocks. That's what that metal bar is. For a regular AK, that would unfold, which I think there is one in here. Yep. So, I mean, look at that. It's literally just an AK-47. I mean, you're not wrong. AK-47 with autism. But I mean, it's kind of being redundant, because I feel like anyone who prefers AKs probably has autism. But I can say that because I also like AKs. I mean, I like them just as much as M4s. I don't I don't like one more than the other. I love them both. But there's some people that'll be like AK all the way, and I'm like, there's times and places for them, just like there's times and places for the M4. And then there's this monstrosity. What the hell is that muzzle brake? It looks like... most people probably won't even know what I'm talking about, but it looks like the Loudener, which is a meme from a bunch of different gun tuber videos where it does the opposite of what a muzzle brake is supposed to do and makes the gun 10 times louder. And honestly, this would do nothing to help with recoil, and that's what a muzzle brake is supposed to do. It's supposed to have little vents around this muzzle brake, depending on how the recoil of the gun normally is, so that when you shoot the gun, any of the gas and powder that comes out from the bullet will shoot out of those vents and basically cause the barrel to shoot the opposite direction from the recoil. So a good muzzle brake is supposed to make it where you feel less recoil from your gun, so it's easier to stay on target with it. But this thing does absolutely nothing, because it has no venting. If anything, it would make the recoil worse, probably. Wouldn't do anything to lower the sound, which it's a blaster, so I don't guess that really makes a difference, but... honestly, I would probably run this if it was the blaster, but this is the sniper. That is the blaster. I hate how so many blasters in this game don't have stocks. Which, I get it, most of the blasters in Star Wars don't have stocks, unless they're snipers, but it's dumb. That's a bar. Honestly, kind of like it. If it's as powerful as an actual bar, I would use it. Because for those who don't know, if you know what the M1 Garand is, which is the rifle that has the classic ping sound when it runs out of ammo, shoots a 30-06, which is one of the largest calibers, largest hunting calibers you can buy. This gun shoots that full auto. So basically, imagine having a gun that has a round that can take down a moose that can shoot full auto, and then you got this bad boy. The only thing I don't like about the design they have on this, it is honestly bulkier than the real one. What else we got? The E1R Legion rifle. It's based off of the grease gun, I think. It's been a minute. Oh, there's the spears. I'm probably just going to have to save up, but I think I know what I want to get if I can find it again. I wish they had a wish list option in this game, so I could save something for later to come back to it. Where is it? Hey, that's Ivy's sword from Soul Calibur. The Dami Mommy of the game. Because of course I would know who that is. That's the one I want. Tythian's lightsaber pike. Man, that is expensive. 3,000 cartels? Don't judge me. Hey, I have a preference, and there's nothing wrong with that. The preference just happens to be that I like a woman who tells me what to do. Specifically in the bedroom.
Now, finally, a reprieve from that monster. Apprentice, I promise. Get me out this infernal body and I will give you power like you cannot imagine.
Nah.
That body is the perfect match for your personality.
Yes, yes, Ash is a monster, very clever. I very nearly changed my mind about the ritual, you know. I genuinely like you. But it was that or death, and I don't like anyone that much.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Well, that makes everything okay.
Don't be a poor sport. Surely you're used to how this works by now. If I can't have her out of this body, the least you can do is ensure that the monster is silenced for good.
I like that monster, thank you very much.
Kemval may be a monster who eats Force users, but he's never lied to me.
I will find a way out of this body. And failing that, I will find a way to take control. There's the truth.
I dare you to try.
I'm interested in seeing this threat realized. It could be entertaining.
As cocky as ever. Remember, kill me, and you kill your precious Kem, too.
I'll remember that. But if you take full control, I won't hesitate.
Do you require anything, Master? A hot meal, perhaps? Conversation? Foot massage? Just say the word.
Let's have a look-see. I suppose now I'm expected to go to Terrace. What is my ship looking like, actually? Not the right ship. That one. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and do this space mission real quick. Just so I can say I've completed it. Uh-oh. Why are they so tough? Hold on a minute. Something's off. They should not be that strong. Okay, that doesn't help me at all. I might have to put a weight on that. Lurk. Appreciate the lurk, South. Welcome, welcome. Oh, actually, I need to go ahead and run an ad break real quick so that I can avoid pre-rolls. You mean I'm in the shadows? Hey, it's what it means when you lurk, bro. You just hiding in the wings. I feel like the AI's fucking with you. I'll be back. In the meantime, we will go ahead and make our trek to... Oh, hold on. Travel to Terrace. There we go. Ship's intercom. Why? When next cameo of Little Red? That's honestly a good question. Really, the only time he can is on Saturdays.
Else on this Tyrus ghost.
Ni pate uvaro isandan sware kanidene akja swaluda is.
Figures the old lady isn't around when we need her.
Gininagangan gisat.
It's alright, we'll make do.
We can cope without her. What did she say about Tyrus?
Something about some Jedi investigating an old Sith ghost. Said she had a Sith on the planet looking into it. Helios Malus, I think. Surprised there's only one ghost. Story goes, some crazy Darth blew the whole planet to pieces while his own Sith were still on it. Not very practical, but it ain't my business. Anyway, I'd hunt out this Malus guy in the Imperial base and hope he has some answers.
Time to go ghost hunting. Speak with Helios Malus. Oh, actually, I know what I could do with my cartel coins. I could add some armors to my collections. The more I hear that voice, the more I bust. Simmer down. Actually, let's see. What crystals do I have? So honestly, it'd be a good idea to have one in every color. I'm the horny heinous, not you. I mean, come on, you're in my stream. We all are. Who are you kidding? The resident racist. I don't know if that's a title I would claim on a regular basis there, South. Let's see. Collected weapons. Oh, hey. Technically, I don't even have to get the Jyn Urso blasters. I already have them. So that's pretty cool. Got Darth Vindican's dual saber. Fortunately, I do not have any spears. Got some cool blasters, though. Let's see. Got all that. Tunings. Only have one. Titles, could care less. Companions. Okay. Actually, could get Darth Hexed, which would be kind of cool. Droid Companion DR3D. What do I have to do to unlock that? 400? That's not bad. You know what? I am going to get Darth Hexed and add her as my go-to companion. Okay. And Sith Telecommunicator. Yay! Darth Hexed has joined you as a companion. Let's go. The racist Asian is also the liaison officer to many. Games can't teach you anything. Among Us, judge people by their color. You're not wrong. I got many a deaths for picking red. I got voted out many times just for the fact that I was the red character. I hadn't even done anything yet. Just somebody would be a dick in the chat and be like, don't know who the killer is, but red sus. And everyone would be like, yep, that sounds about right. Got many deaths for being black. It's okay, though, because it's in Among Us. It's not actually racism. Okay, let's see. Companion. Darth Hexed.
Time for fun.
Yeah. Technically, we could be siblings. At least you weren't the black. No, I want to say something, but I feel like what I would say would actually be racist, so I'm gonna not. Not my Christian VTuber stream. Losing hair. Welcome to my world. You would fit right in with Ruby, because she's constantly leaving hair all over the house in just the weirdest locations. Oh, wrong way. Helios Malice.
Helios Malice, you were sent here to investigate a ghost. What did you discover?
I am a busy man. I don't have time for... Oh, my lord, I forgive me. I didn't recognize you in your new wardrobe. So grand. This is a pleasant surprise. I had heard the most unfortunate rumors.
You're forgiven this time.
Be careful you don't make that mistake again.
Ah, yes, of
Bro,
course,
like
my
Mrs.
lord.
Doubtfire.
You are most gracious.
Hello!
Now, you are asking about the ghost, yes? Let me see. I assure you I've been hard at work assessing the situation. It's just the Jedi have been guarding the old Jedi Enclave very tightly. That's where the ghost first appeared, you see.
I should pay the Jedi a visit.
Let's hope the Guardians of the Light prove open to negotiation.
Dealing with the Jedi may be simple compared to seeing the ghost. The ghost appears only sporadically. Not even the Jedi who guard the Enclave can make it appear. They've resorted to using a young Padawan to try and draw the ghost out through blood ties or something. Foolishness if you ask me, but I'm a man of meager understanding.
Padawans are so easily manipulated.
It seems the Jedi have a weak link.
The Jedi guard her closely, but I think you may be on to something. Many a Sith is formed from a weak Padawan's impressionable mind. I can't imagine an impressionable young Padawan being able to resist your particular charms, and it would save you the trouble of fighting a small army of Jedi.
First, I need to know her weaknesses.
I cannot twist her until I understand what tempts her.
You might visit the Jedi training grounds by the waterfall. It's abandoned now, dangerous. The data recorders there may hold certain insights into her personality. In the meantime, I will endeavor to learn what I can of her Jedi masters.
Ah, the memories of Terrace. Back in the good old days of KOTOR 1, where you do all these missions to help the citizens of Terrace, even finding a cure for the Rakghoul plague. But it was all pointless because Malak destroys the planet. Or at least levels it.
Please use all products only as intended.
Investigation. Diplomacy. I have to give that to one of my other characters. I can't do anything with it. Companion customization. Is there a special items vendor? Specialty goods. Or I think that's for crafting, actually. Modifications. Specialty goods. Hello. What do we have here? We have options. Oh hey, and this one doesn't clip through my helmet. I like it. I would prefer it in a different color, though. Or in a different pattern, anyway. More of a red and black man myself. I feel like those are true Sith colors. Man, 200,000 per piece. That's pricey. That's expensive.
Good hunting.
I feel like I would need to find either a belt or pants to go with that has like tassels.
Oh, I'm flashed, I'm oh my fucking god, dude, why is it that when I flash somebody it's like I just slapped them in the face with a fucking napkin from a little kid's birthday party, but when I get fucking flashed it's like some big brolic black dude named fucking Requise pulls a fucking bedsheet up and around my head and just proceeds to skull fuck me.
Alright, gods. I know you're here. Why is it anytime you use... Don't interrupt me. Why is it anytime you use Shrap Nugget, it is always like a paragraph of text? Honestly, I feel like there should be a setting to limit the amount of text you can put into the message, and I should probably set it. Not specifically for you, but because I know there would be people that would do it actually to try and mess up my stream. These people are douche nozzles. Never... You cannot stop me from speaking my mind. I mean, you're free to speak your mind in the chat. Just don't be having... You just can't have Shrap Nuggets speak for you. He's an unbiased party. People need to hear me speak. They can see you speak in the chat. Half the time, I don't even want to listen to you, but that's because I've known you for so long. Don't make me pull out that sentence. I don't like that that's in quotations. It's like, I feel like I kind of want to know what that means because I'm curious, but at the same time, it's probably racist.
You know me so well.
Oh. Okay, so I was right.
Pretty sure no one's upset that they didn't meet Hitler. Well, some people do, but they're weird.
I can't do it. You know what? You want to move a rock? Get a quarry droid.
Calm down, Ashara. There is no emotion. There is peace. Try it again.
I tried already. I can't do it.
Trust in the Force, and even the oldest and sturdiest of walls may be pulled down.
Forget this. If there really are Sith on Terrace, we should be fighting them, not sitting here daydreaming.
Patience, Ashara. One must empty oneself of emotion and find the peace with which to act in the Force. Now, try again.
I kind of forgot how annoying her character is in the beginning. She's very whiny. can't wait to make her evil. Even though I'm pretty sure, unlike the Sith Warrior's apprentice, I don't think I can actually turn her evil. The most I can turn her into like a lawful neutral. The Sith Warrior's apprentice, on the other hand, oh buddy, can you make her evil? You can make her a sadist. In every sense of the word. What am I, lawfully abhorrent? I don't know if you would fit under lawful or chaotic.
The Jedi Code states, there is no passion, there is serenity. Can anyone explain what this means?
I feel like in an alignment chart, I would probably fall under
to think calmly, even in intense
either
situations.
chaotic good
Passion
or
is a tool of the dark
chaotic
side. There is no emotion.
or
there is peace. It also means Jedi
neutral
should temper their
good.
intuition with wisdom. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge.
Very good, Ashara. So you see, this line of the code ties earlier elements of the code together.
Me when my job is to make people bust. Oh Lord, I'm about to bust. And we'll go ahead and raise my archaeology. Why not? Follow me, resource slave. There you are. Mine for me. This is going to sound really weird out of context, but speaking of slave, I saw recently that one of my Oshis, Vexoria, has put out jobs for voice acting characters in her new lore video that's coming out. And I'm honestly considering putting out a demo reel to send out to her. There's a few different options in it. I feel like the lore video, from guessing from the script snippets that you get from the survey, it sounds like it's almost from the perspective of like a dungeon hero. Because there is a hero character that's listed that they're looking for, and then a bunch of like worshippers. And I would probably want to, well, there's three that I would probably try to get. There's one for the hero. There's one for a fanatic follower. And then there's one for a servant. Basically a butler. So I will probably do demo reels of those. Just see what happens, because from what they've posted, that's not showing that you have to have any previous experience, which I'm sure it would help. Be great for my indecipherable Boston accent. Yes, son? Why are you still up? Okay. Just go get in our bed. Just go. Shut the door when you... Not this one. Shut the stairs door. You're welcome. Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Failed to mention how many nights you don't get to sleep in your own fucking bed. But I figured I would be nice. It is storming right now, so he's scared to be in his bed alone. So he can be in our bed with his mama, and I'll sleep in his room. That's usually how it goes.
Ashara,
I just really hate sleeping in his room because the bed is pretty small for me.
There was no reason to press the attack.
It's not too small, it's just long enough that I can sleep on
We
it.
have to drive them back with everything we've got.
These are not Sith. They are fellow Padawans.
You show great potential, Ashara, but you must temper your fervor for the light with patience.
Because, for those who don't know, I'm decently tall. I'm 6'1". Like, I'm not super tall, but I am above average height for... above average height for a white man. Literally average height. I'm gonna say, what is the average height for men? Is it 5'10"? You know what? I'm gonna Google that. Average male height. Average male height worldwide is 5 feet 7 inches. In the United States, the average is 5'9". The tallest average male height is found in the Netherlands, which is an average of 6 feet. Interesting. So, they make boys in Netherlands tall. 5'8" on the dot, so you're above average, slightly above average for males worldwide, and just under the average for Americans. Want yourself a Netherland boy. I see you like them tall. You really are one of my people. Okay, now you're making it weird. It just makes it weird knowing what I know. When you say these things... I probably just wasted that ability, but whatever. %100% at bottom. Are we related? I feel like we could be, at the very least, cousins. If not siblings. Were you adopted? Maybe. I'm not getting involved in this anymore. I don't know, you tell me. I feel like you should be the one to know that, or at the very least, your parents.
Will be in the assault group. The rest of you will be support. Any questions? Then take your positions.
South, don't act like you haven't seen as bad or worse in the stream.
You put me in the wrong group.
You are in the support group, Ashara. You will provide backup to the assault team.
No, no, don't fall for that, South. That's bait.
Varric can barely hold a lightsaber.
Learning to support your fellow Jedi is an important skill. Varric lacks your confidence, and so requires your compassion and encouragement.
But Master Ryan...
Enough, Ashara. You have received your instructions. Join the others if you wish to complete your trial.
I found the databanks.
If you're on my stream long enough, you will be well aware that I like my ladies tall and dommy mommy.
Most excellent. In my
And
experience, pride and insecurity go
the taller the better.
My lord, you went searching for crumbs.
Up to a certain point. Let's see. Let's make her
She
insecure.
is easily frustrated by difficult things. I think she could be made to doubt her place among the Jedi.
Yes, it would be delicate business. But if I may proffer my most humble opinion,
Have heard of silly little potato when drunk.
make her feel
Funny you should mention that, South. Who do you think Mooney is?
as her sole protector in this heart.
And why do you think Lil Potato hasn't been on in a long time?
Out of hiding and make the threat seem credible.
I'll give you a hint, it's the same person. She had to make a new account. What are you thinking?
Did you have a scheme in mind?
Well,
Trying to download Elder Scrolls Online?
but it might just be possible to
I've thought about trying out Elder Scrolls Online. I tried it
Rumor has it, Lord
when the beta was active, and I didn't like it too much.
If you can acquire that holocron, Lord Anathemus might be convinced to lay a trap for your Padawan. And when
That's
the
kind of
trap
mean.
is sprung,
Unless you're talking about yourself. I don't love myself. What's the matter with you? I need her alive.
I don't want to kill her, you fool.
you wouldn't kill her, my lord. At the moment of her greatest danger, you would swoop in and save her. First, you must recover the holocron and make your deal with Lord
I think the thing that kind of turned me away from Elder Scrolls Online is it doesn't feel like the modern Elder Scrolls games, because it is kind of like what it is in this game. It's all RDM based, or random dice roll damage. So it's kind of like a mix of Morrowind with Skyrim, I guess. Because it's... I can't remember what the timeline is. I think it's set before... Or is it after Skyrim? I can't remember. I remember the original story in it is that Molag Bal is trying to take over Tamriel. But anything past that, I have no idea. But yeah, I think the combat system in it was not for me. At least for an Elder Scrolls game. I would prefer to just play Skyrim or Oblivion. And for playing games like Elder Scrolls Online, I would rather play this game. Especially because I tend to like MMOs that have good group content, but are also very single-player friendly. And this game is very single-player friendly. If it wasn't obvious by the fact that I've been playing this solo for the last 3 weeks and can run dungeons by myself. The only thing that you can't do solo in this game is raids. Everything else, they have an option to where you can run it solo. Granted, I don't know if the rewards are as good, but when you're running solo, you don't really need to min-max anyway. So... kind of the same with Fallout 76. I mean, it's honestly the same way as far as solo play. You can run the whole game solo, except for the new raids that were added in the second to last update. And I think they're adding more raids here soon. Am I going the right way? Why is it taking me here? Dagnabbit. Fast travel me to it. Oh wait, I was gonna look at the companion vendor. I wanna see what you got. Got anything for Hexed? I doubt it.
What can I get for you?
Andronicus, Deshad. Yeah, it's all standard companions. I hate it. Let's see. Which one do we think would fit his voice better? Bang. Nah. Not a fan of Mohawks. Maybe. Also a maybe. I honestly think he looks better with the hair. Not gonna lie. And without the face tattoo. The face tattoo is dumb. Face tattoos are dumb. No one can tell me otherwise. Ooh. I could give Kimball some armor. I have a few different armor options. But it doesn't really matter. I'm running Hexed now, so
back anytime.
don't really need any of that. That's speeder piloting. Where's the social items vendor? In the tent? Ah. There we are.
Care to take a look at our ordnance?
Death's Claw armor. Pretty cool set. It's kind of basic, but they probably look good on a smuggler or like a non-faction bounty hunter. I don't think I would want to wear it on for anything else, though.
For the Empire.
But I do want to come back here for the specialty goods, because I kind of like the armor set that they give. One thing I am questioning, is there a specialty items vendor on every planet? And if so, do they all have different armor sets that you can get? Because if so, I could go on a hunt. Because they are bound to legacy, which means I can grab every single armor piece, put it in my cargo hold, and every character on my account can use them. I'm glad that they added the outfit system in the game. The only thing I don't like about it is, or the thing that I tend to not like about those kind of features in MMOs, is it encourages more microtransactions, which I would prefer to have as few microtransactions as possible. And there's really no way around it in today's gaming world, but I tend to prefer games that let you unlock everything through gameplay. And honestly, I would be fine. Like, don't want pay to win. But as far as cosmetic items go, I would be okay with the ability to be able to earn them in-game, but get them much easier if you buy them. And then it kind of gives you or you can do both, because collecting it in the game could give you an incentive where, like, you get a special title or a special flare that goes with the outfit if you actually did the work to get it in-game. Because the way they have it set up now with the outfit system, any actual decent gear almost always looks the same now. The only time you're getting differences in armor designs is through the cartel market. So, only way you're getting anything that looks unique is if you pay money, basically. Which I don't like at all. And it's like, it's funny that I say that because I've said before I would love if in Modern Warfare games, if they would quit doing the hero system and just go with a gear system. And what I mean by that is, instead of you get a hero that's got a permanent or pre-designed outfit that's always what they wear, I would prefer you get a basic starting character, and then you can buy different sets of gear like plate carriers, pants, shirt, boots, gloves, all that stuff, and buy those separately and have your own custom character, because I like being able to have options that set you apart from other players, rather than having these different operators that I was like, oh yeah, I have this unique operator, and then you go into a game and like 5 people have it. Or they could even take it a step further where they still include the operators, but or they have the outfit system, and then you can buy different separate pieces of gear, or you can buy an operator, and then all of the gear that he has on you can apply to a different character.
I found the holocron.
Because honestly, out of the operators, I tend to play as either Alex or Graves. But most of their outfits are kind of boring.
An area of swamp near enough to Republic territory that you'll feel secure, yet remote enough that you'll be truly at your mercy.
I suppose you expect something from all of this?
Are you angling for some sort of prize here?
Certainly not. My duty is to serve. Have Lord Anathemos's assassins drive the girl to this spot, and then secure yourself a hollow communicator from a nearby Republic soldier. Once the trap is sprung, you can call on a Republic frequency and offer help. Good luck.
Am I close to needing to run an ad break? I still got 20 minutes. Okay. Good on that. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to go ahead and set a timer here for 20 minutes, just so I know when I need to go into an ad break. Just so I can keep pre-roll ads off the stream. I know everybody hates that I run ads. I know they're annoying, but if I don't run at least a 3-minute ad every hour, it adds pre-rolls to the stream, so it makes it harder for new people to join in. And if I could run the entire stream with no ads whatsoever, I would. Because honestly, I get little to no money from ads anyway. And what money I do get, I don't even get the money until I hit a payout. And I have not gotten a payout in a while. I'll say that, and then I'll look at my PayPal and I'll be like, oh yeah, you've gotten a payout like 3 times. Like, when? Yeah. Let's see, when? I don't even know when my last payout was. Last one was March. Yeah. So it's been 3 months since I've actually gotten a payout from Twitch. Which, hate to say it, but with an affiliate, that's kind of to be expected. Only time you can really expect to be getting kind of a regular payout is if your partner, and even then it's still not a lot unless you're really popular. What, bud? That's fine. I don't use that red one anyway. It's for a 3DS I don't even have anymore. Little Red has become fascinated with the drawing app that I use on my phone, called Sketchbook, and it comes pre-installed on all the newest models of Samsungs. And then I have a Samsung Note, so mine comes with a stylus, so it's really easy for me to do edits for like thumbnails and stuff on my phone. Really convenient. But Little Red has seen me using it quite a bit, and he's wanted to start doing it himself, so I've let him use the stylus from my old phone. He was just wanting the carrying case to put it in, so he always knows where it's at. Because that stylus is pretty tiny. Very, very tiny. Feels like... So is there something going on with my stream? It's like I see people in chat, but... Okay. No, seems to be running fine. Alright. Just be over here monologuing. I was like, I would love to be able to start getting a bigger following. And at that point, probably the ad revenue would be worth it. Because I'm pretty sure the ad revenue is purely based on how many people are watching when those ads run anyway. And I only average about 4 viewers every stream. That's the average anyway. Sometimes I'll have... Or that's my average for the year, is about 4 viewers a stream. But I have had days where the average was like 7 or 9. This isn't bad. I feel like a big part of it is a lot of people that follow me right now are also VTubers. So it's kind of competing with their schedule. Thunder feet up there.
That holocron. Where did you get it? Give it to me. No, wait. This must be a trap. I'm not fooled.
Oh, shut
Just
up.
let me use your assassins.
My assassins? You must think I value that holocron pretty highly. I wonder, what do you need them for?
You're aware the Jedi have brought a group of Padawans to Taris.
Yes. The fools. This is no place for Padawans. Wait. You don't mean... Why would a powerful Sith Lord like yourself hire assassins to kill a mere Padawan? Do you think I'm an idiot? I will not be taken for an idiot.
Just help me already.
The Padawan must believe she is in danger so I can save her.
Playing games with mice, are we? Fine. Though I'm sure I will live to regret it. The assassins are
Probably.
yours. Just tell me where they should wait, and who they should target.
Listen closely.
Her name's Ashara Zavros.
This better be good. I see.
It's always
So
funny
my
to me how the
assassins
music I
flush
have
this
playing
bad one out.
sometimes syncs up
Then
with
you
what's
play the
going
hero.
on.
You'll be using some manner of mind trick, I trust. So be it. Now, give me the holocron.
Alright. Let's make a phone call.
My lord,
So?
we ambushed the target and are driving her toward the location you specified.
Very well. I got a Typhlorectal. I got a lizard. Loot of Republic Holocron. Are you, milady? Twice the pride, double the fall. By a Sith Lord named Darth Sidious. Just making sure I don't have a bonus mission for doing this. Apparently not. Moving on. Wait. Oh, I have to find the holocron. That's why. Where is the holocron? Kidnap the Santa Claus. Okay. Where is it? Is it over here? Nope. Where's that? Oh wait, do I just need to... I bet I have to kill somebody that has it. Ow! Why did you throw me? There we go. Nope. But I found a companion item apparently. No influence gain. Okay, so I guess it is obviously in an actual location. Wait, oh. My name a dumbass. There we go. Take care of that. And, oop. Give me that holocron. There we go. I found it. What do I do now?
Ashara Zavros. I heard about the ambush. Meet me in the swamps near your position. I can protect you.
What? Who are you? How do I know this isn't another trap?
You don't.
You don't have much choice, do you?
Alright, I'll come that way. But if this is a trap, don't think I'll go down without a fight.
Oh, so naive. We will meet very soon, my future apprentice. I will have much to teach you in time. Time for your first lesson. Peace is a lie. Peace is a lie. There's only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, power. Through power, victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Okay, time to fight Republic forces. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Wow. Wait, do I have to fight all of them? Oh. Oh. Okay. I just had to beat those. Okay, cool. There's a Shara. Oh.
Sith! I should have known this was some kind of trap. You don't really intend to protect me against your own people.
They are not my people.
They took me out of slavery and forced me into this. It wasn't my choice.
I'm sorry. I didn't know the Sith did that. I guess I thought... I don't know what I thought.
With all respect, my lord, we have orders to see this girl dead. Please don't make a fuss.
I always make trouble.
Don't make a fuss. You're asking too much, I'm afraid.
Wait, my lord. You're not
He just like me for real, for real.
I thought... This is treachery! Lord Anathemos will hear of it.
You heard him. We're not going down without a fight.
Can you not get me in the middle of an altercation? Appreciate it. Dead. Eight. Easy. Oh, there we go. Hey, Char.
Please, I relent. Lord, Jedi, don't kill me.
Of course. The Jedi way is mercy.
It's not my way. No.
I am not a Jedi.
You even kill your own kind without remorse. What do you want with me, anyway?
You have a special talent.
You know how to raise the ghost in the Jedi Enclave.
The ghost? No. No Sith can enter the Jedi Enclave. What do you want with him, anyway?
There are Sith who want that ghost, but I think I can drive him away.
Even the Masters haven't figured out how to drive the ghost away.
I learned a ritual.
I know an ancient technique used to pacify ghosts. It requires great sacrifice. I don't know if the ritual will succeed, but I must try.
The Masters have guarded the Enclave with good reason, I think.
The masters again. Wait. Wait. I don't... no. I'm not gonna pick a light side option. Are you kidding me? No.
Of course.
I refuse.
You even killed...
Make you Sith.
I need a new apprentice. You're it.
If you're not gonna give me an option to be civil, then I'm just gonna be evil.
I won't do it. I won't help you.
Oh, I think you will.
Fear, the anger, the pain, I relent. What do you want from me?
Your ancestor.
I need to see the ghost in the Jedi Enclave.
The ghost. But... no. Of course. I will do as you say. I'll go ahead and prepare the Enclave. Make sure no Jedi are around.
Lovely. And... where's this? Okay, so I need to go back to here so I can get myself a free ride. Well, I say free, not quite. Free-ish. Medical services, sell junk. Ooh. Oh, it's literally the lower part of that gear set that I saw earlier. And the top half. Okay. Oh, whoops. Still have the vendor open. I'm curious. Is there a dice? There is. Sort by price. I was about to say, did that change anything? Not really. Not terrible. I'm starting to see a problem. Okay. Medium red. Is there like a dark purple? Sorry, killed a gnat. Distracted. Honorable General. So the only thing about this set is it's not a good way to dye it. Because it doesn't change the color of the shoulder pieces at all. Doesn't look too bad. If I could find a... Oh! That is my alarm to go ahead and take a quick ad break. Honestly, perfect timing. I will go ahead and run that. I'm going to take a quick trip to the restroom. And I will be back. Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate your patience. I did take advantage of that break to go to the bathroom. Usually don't end up having to do that. But kind of glad I was able to do that for once. Let's just go ahead and skip the whole rat ghoul plague nonsense. As far as I'm aware, you don't even mess with the rat ghouls unless you do the planet storyline. Let's go for Tower Command Station. Right. Go ahead and activate my mount now. What level speeder piloting do I have? Okay. Enhanced speed boosters. I noticed that earlier. I don't really know how it's supposed to work, but apparently there's now an option in the Legacy to get an additional speed boost while on a mount. I don't know. Ow! I don't know how long it lasts. I didn't read to see if it was time gated or if it's just something that you activate to go faster. Grants an ability that gives a 2-second burst of speed while mounted or in a vehicle, 30-second cooldown. That's not that great, to be honest. Uh-oh. Nope. Get unstuck. Unstuck. Jesus. Door stuck! Man, there's a lot of rat ghouls over here. Luckily, they're not much of an issue for a stealth character. Pardon me. And I believe this is my entrance. Indeed. Oh, look. Disciples. Very good. Apparently no bonuses on this mission either. All so boring. Oh, broke my stealth, you sneaky bastard.
I'm sorry, Sith. I couldn't do what you said. I just couldn't.
You were right to tell us, Ashara. The Jedi Enclave is no place for Sith, and this one gives me an uneasy feeling.
I had a rough childhood.
Blame it on my misspent youth.
This is not a flippant matter. I won't have dark side rituals performed in this Enclave.
Then you can join the ghost.
You killed them! You killed the Masters!
It was self-defense.
I'm sorry, but they gave me no choice. They attacked me.
You tried to turn me to the dark side, and you have the nerve to claim self-defense? Master Ryan, Master Osera, what have I done? What have I done?
I understand you're upset, but we have a ghost to deal with.
You're right. There is no emotion. There's peace. I guess there's nothing left to do now but summon the ghost.
Hmm.
Child, I thought I told you never to summon me again.
Excellent. Truly remarkable. My lord, you are utterly clever and resourceful. Thank you so much for clearing out the Jedi for us.
Don't do something you'll regret.
If this is what I think it is, know that I don't take kindly to betrayal.
I'm sorry it had to end this way, but you were dead, and Darth Thanaton made a better offer. He's made me a lord. Unfortunately, he's also asked that you be executed. My regrets.
Unfortunate for you, you made the wrong choice. Oh. That was weird. Hey, Joey! Welcome, welcome. Appreciate the lurk. Hope you are having a good night.
What's this bloodshed in my grave? I warned you not to summon me again. I warned you to leave me in peace. To keep your Jedi away from my grave.
Please, I'm sorry. This Sith needed to speak with you.
Your apology is worthless. You must die.
No.
I won't let that happen.
What is happening? What
I may be a Sith, but I protect my underlings.
Strange. How long has it been since I felt at peace? Centuries, at least. What do you want that you went through all this effort to speak to me?
Power.
I need your strength.
Huh. You don't have the ability to overwhelm me.
Oh, don't have the power, huh? What was that? What was about? What was that about not having power? I ate him.
The only way I could think to free the Enclave was to bind the ghost to myself.
What happens now?
You become Sith.
Embrace the dark side. Come with me.
I suppose after all this, that's the only path open to me. Masters, forgive me.
If this bloody scene is any indication, riding in your mind will be great fun, Sith.
That's concerning. Problems for later. I'm starting to turn into Deadpool. I'm hearing voices. As long as my character doesn't start breaking the fourth wall, I think I'll be okay. Let's see here. Wanted to see if there was any items that would go well with Darth Hexed. Well, that's not gonna work. I'll probably have to wait till I'm at the fleet to do that. I can't preview my companion's outfit if I'm on my ship, because it always defaults to my droid. Disappointing!
Looks as if we have two new travelers. The ghost and a little Jedi pet. Wonderful. The pirate thinks he has another ghost story for us to investigate, too.
My lord, it's Carl, your apprentice. Corin's here with me. We don't have much time to talk. Thanaton tried to make us his. Claimed you were dead. We managed to free Drummond Cass, but his lords have been hounding us through every sector.
What's your position?
Where are you now?
We've set a course for Quesh, a nasty little swamp world. The warfare on the planet should allow us to hide from Thanaton. We need your help. We took something from Thanaton, something to help you beat him. Blast! Ship's hit! Emergency landing on Quesh! Hurry!
If Thanaton kills your apprentices, he will appear very weak indeed. It looks like hunting ghosts will have to wait.
Alright. Level up. I feel like anytime I play an evil playthrough, I always end up going lawful evil. And it's like, yes, I will be relentless and kill anybody who stops me, but anyone who is willing to join me, I tend to be pretty nice to.
I gotta come clean with you, Sith. I wasn't always the scoundrel you met on Tatooine. I used to run in the Republic military. Made captain before I wised up and deserted. Call it misspent youth.
Well, the
Why
confession.
are you telling me this now? Carl sent me a message. I guess bailing him out got the Republic military's attention. Seems they've added treason to the charges of desertion and piracy. Guess they're not big on former officers traveling with a Sith. Anyway,
You could say that.
if things get hot, I might need to hop off the radar for a while.
I don't need my best pilot getting thrown in a Republic jail.
Thanks. Good to know you got my back.
More XP. Kinval.
Daga ay wisandans ni namans for isis bi jandans amin. Say galut saida iswis us uf bandan ja atnam in puidangarja.
I wonder what it's an omen of.
Ja iswis iskut ndem iswil imb. How saip say uran sa sayans du sayan frawa.
I'll look into it when I get the chance.
Imagine if I was able to have Tulok Horde's ghost and be insane. One of the most powerful Sith and probably the best Sith duelists in history. Ashara.
No, this isn't right. What am I doing? I'm not Darkseid. I'm not Sith.
What about shades of grey?
Why is it always light and dark, black and white?
As a Jedi, I've sworn to end this war, even if I have to kill every Sith in the galaxy. There can never
so
be
noble.
peace in the galaxy as long as the Sith exist. The Sith thrive on endless war.
So let's say you kill all the Sith, the really important ones at least. What then? You can't kill them all, and the survivors will bicker amongst themselves. Someone will fill the power vacuum. Maybe someone powerful enough to unite the Sith. You might prefer the evil you know.
So what do you propose? How will you change the Empire?
The Empire needs sane leaders.
The Empire needs strong, rational leadership. A rational Empire is a peaceful one.
And you think you can provide that? I will not go against the Jedi teachings or my conscience. But I'll do what I can.
You may not want to stick around me very long then. Travel to Quesh. Okay. Let me see here. I want to look up all of the specialty items. I feel like there's different sets depending on which planet you go to. Let Aha, that's what I need. Good old Swotorista. If you want a good channel for all the info you need for Star Wars: The Old Republic, cannot recommend Swotorista enough. She knows a lot and probably one of the biggest streamers of the game out there that I know of. Let's see. Let's look. Sith armors. Hoth Inquisitor. Tarisian Inquisitor. Nashada. Voss. Tatooine. In all honesty, they're all kind of dull. Armor. Let's see. Just look at all the Sith sets. Sorry, I'm sure this is not the most entertaining thing to watch because I'm not showing it on the screen. Trying to decide what gear set I might actually want to run. And I have a few ideas. And it looks like my best bet is Hoth. There's some pretty cool armor sets for all the Sith classes on that planet. So I think that is where we will try to find some good gear. Refresh that.
My lord, it looks like Thanaton's man will catch us before you arrive. Corrin and I will try our best to stave him off, but Lord Cineratus is not a man to be trifled with. The item we stole was the key to a hidden entrance to Darth Thanaton's private meditation chambers. It is the perfect ambush spot for when you have enough power to face him. If Corrin and I don't make it, we hope you'll avenge our deaths. Crush Thanaton, and usher in the new era for the Sith.
Can do. Locate Karl and Corrin. Quesh, think is the smallest planet in the game. So hopefully this shouldn't take too long. Mostly getting quite a decent amount of XP because I'm getting double XP from being rested. I'm getting even more double XP for wearing the Victorious set. And then I'm also getting 25% XP from an experience boost. Only thing that could make it better is if it was a double XP weekend. Because I've had it on double XP weekend, having all this stuff equipped, I've gotten to level 50 in just a few hours.
You'll need form 1423/D. And sorry, my lord, I take it you're...
That's right.
This question. There we go.
Are we done here?
You're good to go. You're cleared.
Thanks. Accuracy. Yep, that's what we need. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and say no on that. I don't feel like doing the class mission, or the planet mission. There's usually a lot of backtracking that I don't feel like doing. Alright. It's actually a combination of 2 sets that I'm thinking about going with. But I don't know if I'll be able to, because one of them is for the Sith Warrior, and I don't know if I'll be able to wear it, because it might be heavy armor, and I can't wear that.
Give me a wink. Bring your creds back anytime.
That's not going to help me. We will move on. On second thought, looks like there's a speeder I can take nearby. Save me some time. Did I seriously... Okay, I was about to say, did I pass it up on top of the elevator? I did not. And let me over the mailbox.
Your service, my lord. Travel route is confirmed.
Travel route is confirmed. Please enjoy your stay. Passless prototype venture. I wish I could get this, because that is the war... Basically the war horses of the Mandalorians. Pretty cool. Cold Moon's Mediator. Aye. Okay. Medical service.
Medical attention.
Don't need that. Or that.
Be well.
Open this. Decent set of gear there. Sure. Wait, nope. Not with the Shara. Give me Hexed.
I will meditate on the Force.
Who's next?
Bamsis.
All right.
Companion Benefactor. Moderate influence gain. Small. Might as well use all the ones that give some sort of influence.
Sweet. That's sweet.
Please use
You're
all
welcome.
products only as intended.
Bam, 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 bam. I know it's better gear than what I've got on, but I would rather just wait and get better mods for what I'm wearing. Especially because if I use that armor, I'll lose my XP boost. So I do have to wear every piece to get the full effect. Do. Alright. So looks like it's in there. More crystals. It's a neat little mount you got there. I just gotta kill Sith. Sweet. Say less. Yoink. Stab. Bye. Take that. And there's another one up here. Alright. And another one there. Come here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get your attention. Let's get them all over here. Oh. Alright. There we go. Save myself some time. And that's 6. Cyber Executioner. Full story, bro. Oh, come on. Every time with the force choking. Always with the force choking. Okay. Did I miss some? I feel like there's... I doubt there's actually 3 up here. Okay. Unless they're in here. Oh, I'll be darned. Oh, this could be a problem. Okay, cool. She's got one of them stunned. That works. Thanks, Hexid. You're a lifesaver. Literally. Stab. Done. Thank you. Personal conquest increase. Does that mean I leveled up the pass some? Nope. What is the legend? Rare reward for harvest missions can be purchased for tech fragments on the fleet. What do I do with that? Is my question. Senator's consort hairstyle. I don't think I will. What I do want to do though. Do I have enough? I do have enough for that. Yeah. I'm gonna take the helmet. I really don't care about anything else on here. But the helmet is cool. And it binds to my legacy. Even better. I feel like it kind of clashes with the set I'm rocking. But I can definitely find sets that work better. Boop. You killed my apprentices. How dare you?
Are you the Sith who killed my apprentices?
My lord, I assure you it was nothing personal. I just prefer to stay off Thanaton's hit list. Or do you really think I have nothing better to do than chase a pair of low apprentices across the blasted galaxy? Now, as often happens when two Sith first meet, one of us isn't leaving this room alive. So I propose a toast. To the honorably defeated.
To you, then.
I will gladly drink to your death, Lord. I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Lord Cineratus, my father's choice. Call me Jevon. I can't say it will be a pleasure to die, but I'll try not to make a fool of myself.
At least you know what's going to happen. Nah. I can do that too. Yeet. 9. Cool. Ship's intercom. Okay. To the ship. We're done. It's all done. Killed them all. Thanaton's gonna be very upset. But that's just the way I like it.
Your old apprentices are dead, but they managed to steal the key to Thanaton's meditation chamber.
And so goes the last of my legacy. Yourself accepted. But this key, perhaps their death was not such a waste. Thanaton's private meditation chamber would be the perfect place for an ambush.
We done playing with ghosts yet? Where I come from, man takes your dignity, you break his teeth.
We shouldn't rush to seek revenge.
We can't afford haste. I'd advise against facing Thanaton until you've gained more power.
He killed my apprentices. Your apprentices. Whatever. I will crush him.
You know, it's just hearsay, but there have been strange rumors coming off Hoth lately. Ships crashing mysteriously, and crews hearing voices. Some pretty level-headed people I know are spooked.
Well, I'll be darned. Looks like we're going to the place I wanted to go to get some gear.
You will appear weak if you don't try to restore what Thanaton destroyed. I've heard a new group of acolytes have arrived on Korriban. Slaves. The kind that Thanaton always passes on. Our old friend Harkon is training them.
You should have let me kill that imbecile when we had the chance.
He can be difficult to suffer at times, but he may yet prove useful to you. An apprentice from Korriban is a special honor. It says you have status, and you will have your pick of the group. Go to Korriban while we study these Hoth rumors your pirate friend produced.
Okay, I have to go get an apprentice, even though I already have one. Technically, I had 3. But then Thanaton had to be a bitch. Alright, travel to Korriban. Have you lost your senses? When I agreed to help you stage an ambush on that Jedi Padawan, I was not giving you permission to slaughter my men. I will not forget this betrayal. I hope one Padawan pup was worth it. Oh, it was. Oh, it was worth it. Skip the cutscene, please. We have our transport. Okay. Oh, I see. It's having me go back to where I started. In the very beginning. I hope I get an option to kill Harkin.
You are the slime, the filth, the wretches of society. You are what Sith Lords scrape off their boots. I don't know why the Sith Empire even bothers with you, miserable curs. They'd be wiser to give you shovels and have you dig your own graves.
Ah, Harkin. Good to see you haven't changed one bit.
Well, well, my lord. I certainly never expected to see you again. I was just preparing these new slaves for their imminent death. Are you here for an apprentice, or were you just feeling nostalgic?
Can't it be both? Nostalgists, don't kid yourself.
I'm certainly not here to see you.
Still as prickly and arrogant as ever, eh, slave? I mean, my lord. Thanaton had the sense to pass up this cancerous lot, so they're yours if you want them. This worm is Sephiroth. They found him in a Hutt's palace, crushing prisoners' heads for the Hutt's entertainment.
Steve Pamuhu Muaga.
Shut up, slave. You don't talk directly to a Lord of the Sith unless he asks it. This beady-eyed monstrosity is Argog. Don't know where on a Kathhound's backside he's supposed to come from. Sorry, what was that? Can't understand a word it says. This gangly creature is Jackson. He's no Sith, but is at least human. No offense. And this bone-faced one, well, I can't pronounce whatever gibberish he says he's called. We call him Zalek.
Master.
Don't let him fool you. Too wild for his own good. There were 2 others, but we made the mistake of leaving them alone with Zalek.
Don't try to pull anything like you did with Lord Sash.
I caution you against choosing favorites, Harkin. I will check in often.
You may check back as you please. I don't expect it to take too long to chew through this bunch. What are you staring at, wretches? You know your trial. Now go!
I really just came here to see the recruits. I didn't even actually get to recruit them. Bruh. Alright. Ship's intercom. So that we can go to Hoth.
I trust our friend Harkin is doing well. If your business is finished on Korriban, it's time we looked for another spirit to bind.
You mean Hoth?
I hope you've turned up more than rumors.
One man's rumors are another man's force-fortifying ghosts.
We think what Andronicus has heard is true. A Republic transport crashed over Hoth about a year ago. It was carrying artifacts from a Sith tomb that the Jedi had confiscated.
Why did the Jedi take them?
What did the Jedi want with Sith artifacts?
What does it matter? They never reached their destination. The Jedi never recovered the transport. I don't like the idea of binding the dead like this, but if you have to, I'd start looking for that transport.
I don't know. I guess you just like the fact that I asked her opinion. I don't know.
Ungasaiv nono, jappe sitlos fraudnos jus, jappe raika jappe.
How would you know that?
Usatida sin, fara alaim, jaal in ima, jahaban iten. In pamalhap fralat forte fuima, alaisos kaskaf tais. Ababarna habens, glaubena, ni in usakwai, usiterens apipao.
I helped you defeat Veshik Urg. I'll help you find Tulak Horde's bones.
My tais is.
Alright. Oh, hey, sweet. I can do it all in one go because they're both on the same planet. What about Ashara?
I'm realizing there's a lot I don't understand about the Empire.
I don't expect a Jedi to understand. But the Empire is strength and freedom.
They certainly talk a lot about strength, but freedom? From what I've seen, that belongs to a select few. Slavery is everywhere. And even among the so-called free, only the Sith act with any sort of independence. How can you support an empire that actively enslaves and spits on your people?
It's not as bad as you think.
People like us need to work harder to overcome our natural disadvantages.
What? You actually believe that you're inferior to humans? The
Okay, hang on.
I'm realizing... How...
This is not the life I chose, but I'm making the best of what I've been given.
You shouldn't have to compromise who you are. You don't have to stay, you know. You could go to the Republic.
Don't Jedi compromise?
I thought Jedi knew all about sacrifice.
We sacrifice our emotions and our fears, but not our identities.
Whatever. Anyway. Tahoth! One of my least favorite planets in the game. Because it's boring.
I hope you found some more information on this ghost business, Andronicus.
Look, I've been doing some digging around, and by all accounts, this stuff is more messed up than Tatooine. Pirates run this place, though the Empire and the Republic have dared to move in of late. Still, ships don't land here. The cold is part of it, but there are other rumors. The kind you'd ignore if you had sense.
Fortunately, I'm not interested in sense, only ghosts. What do these rumors say?
There was a light freighter out of Yavin 4, Star Runner, disappeared over this place. Reported some strange happenings before it did.
Emma, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Nuggets.
If I wanted to catch a ghost, I'd start asking after that ship.
Let's see. I'm taking Kimval.
Thank you, Andronicus. Kimval, or is it Zash? Let's go.
Wair paba, Fraujins in alama patay galakai, in alama amainai.
Hello, hello.
Chatter says the Empire's
Hope you're having a good night
block.
or day, depending on where you're at.
Lord of the Sith Authority. Careful though, place is crawling with pirates, and they aren't all as nice as me.
And you're not that nice to begin with. Don't believe I've ever run into a nice pirate. I really don't like Hoth. At least not in this game. It's so boring. There's nothing in between each destination. It's just sheets of ice everywhere. Let's see. Imperial Medical Droid. Let's just get to the planet. I'm not taking the story quest. Forget that noise. Just want to get my class mission done and get off of this planet. I don't think it's my least favorite, but it's up there. I honestly want to say my least favorite planet in the game is Belsavis. Just because it is so annoying to travel through that planet. It just takes forever to get anywhere. Where's the specialty vendor? Crew skills, specialty goods. What you got?
Here's what I got. Look quick if you want.
Okay, we've got some nice options here. Let's see. Hoth Smuggler, Hoth Trooper, Hoth Warrior. Not terrible. honestly feel like this headdress would go better with, like, a Jedi sage. I feel like the Jedi consulars are more attuned with nature than the Sith characters are. So I'm gonna go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Bring your creds back anytime.
Lovely. And let's go ahead, get us a new outfit started. Oh, whoops. Boots, belt, chest piece, leggings. Honestly, the leggings that I'm currently wearing don't look that bad with it. Go ahead and commit that. Show gear. Hold on. Outfit. Commit. Unify colors. That's not bad. Okay, okay. Alright. Then we'll put that back on. Get the XP boost. I wonder. Do I have a cargo hold here? I think I do. No. That's fine. I'll go ahead and run this one for now. Yes. Feel like with these assassins it makes more sense to have pants than a skirt. A lot harder to move around with something like that, where you don't really need all that mobility for a sorcerer. The Zerka Eye.
Come again?
Anyway, let's see. Who do we need to speak to in this place? Sergeant Lauren.
I'm looking for a ship called the Star Runner.
My lord, truly an honor and a surprise. I'm afraid no ships have landed on Hoth in ages, unless it's a crash. Actually, the name Star Runner sounds familiar. If I may ask, what do you need the ship for? You're here on Darth Thanaton's behalf, naturally.
Yes, of course.
The Star Runner was, shipping artifacts that belonged to him.
Strange. The vessel, I recall, was a Republic ship. Star Runner. Blast. Your ship crashed years ago. It's buried under a few tons of snow by now. Your best bet? No. Give me a few months to get a recovery team on it.
Let's see. That's too long.
I'm afraid you may be dead in a few months. Is there a faster solution?
Well, I mean, there's an Imperial Reclamation Service team you could take command of, if you wanted. It's just, the lieutenant in charge is a little odd. too much time digging in tombs, you understand.
Completely.
One moment you're seeking artifacts of unspeakable power, and the next you're flying halfway across the galaxy hunting ghosts.
Well then, maybe you and Lieutenant Talos Drellick will get along after all. I'm afraid I
Yay,
can't
the
call
eccentric
Drellick.
archaeologist.
The way our boss is bad for communications. The team's way out in the way searching for some mythical Sith temple on Hoth of all places. Good luck, my lord.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, time to go drive through random waste. Another storehouse. Really hoping this mission for Kimval is going to be quick. And what do we have here? Okay, so we have a speeder. Subscriber vendor. What? Oh.
What can I get for you?
Can get a tauntaun.
Anything you like?
It's alright though. I don't really need one. I think I actually have it on another character already.
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
We'll go to my class mission first, because I'm sure we'll end up at Kimval's mission along the way. Eventually. Let's go with the forward bunker. One of the reasons I don't like this location, it's just ice everywhere. Yawn. Okay. That's gonna hurt. Ow. Took it like a champ, though. By the time I find all the locations on the map, I'll probably get a level up. Good old Talos Drellick. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring Kimval along, since I'll need him for that quest later anyway. Gonna make me travel all the way down this cave just to talk to a guy. Really like to just drag you along in this game. It's a lot more streamlined in the later updates. What's up, Drellick?
We're close, boys. We'll find that temple. I can feel it. Rogers, no cutting corners. Don't forget the salt. Salt's not the best solution, but it's the only thing that doesn't freeze out here, and solid footing is a must.
Lieutenant Drellick, I presume?
I'm looking for Lieutenant Talos Drellick of the Imperial Reclamation Service.
My lord, I am honored. I heard you single-handedly unearthed artifacts of the great Tulak Horde. I'm a Naga Sadar man myself, but I'd love to compare notes. What brings you to Hoth, and how may I be of service?
Let's see. Just chasing rumors.
I heard that a ship carrying artifacts from Yavin 4 went down over Hoth.
A ship. Not usually our line, but let's hear it. Maybe we can help. A bit new for the Reclamation Service, but artifacts. And a ghost. I've heard that the dead talk down in the tombs, but to see one, oh, I wonder if it'd be possible to make a hollow image.
I imagine it would depend on the light.
Yes, darker would be better. Engineer Sorrel, do we have any probes that aren't frozen solid?
Shalora works as good as any in these conditions, sir. She may not look like much, but she's got heart.
If my guess is correct, the captain would have launched a distress beacon before the crash, which would give us a line on the ship.
Excellent.
Not a bad idea.
Beware, my lord. The cold's master out here. My boys and I are going to shift camp. Try to get a better communication setup going. But let us know if you find anything.
I like Drellick. He's a nice dude. He's just a little obsessed with artifacts. It's fine. He just gets a little bit on the spectrum when it's brought up. I mean, we all have our things that we kind of stem over. It's not a sin to have hobbies. Honestly, wouldn't be a bad set for Hoth. Seems like it'd be a good winter get-up. Kind of reminds me of NCR Rangers from Vegas. I wonder if that's what they were going for. Because it is very similar. Don't really have a whole lot of armor sets to choose from for Sith. I have a ton for bounty hunters and smugglers. I do like a lot of the smugglers outfits though. A lot of what the smugglers wears I could honestly see myself wearing just regularly. It's pretty basic, just stylish clothes. Take the first bearing. Let's see, how much longer we got? Got about a minute and 37 seconds. Okay. I think with the time that I've got for stream, might run a quick little ad break while we're just running around doing basically nothing on Hoth. So I don't have any pre-roll ads coming up towards the end of the stream, because we do only got about 30 minutes before stream ends. So we will be right back in about 3 minutes. We'll go ahead and continue. I'm assuming it's right here. Is it going to seriously make me stand on top of that? Huh? Oh. Okay. That was something. Just kind of careened into the side of a rock. These missions are so boring. I feel like a lot of the class missions in this game kind of run into the same problem where they kind of fall off towards the middle. They do start getting good again towards the end of your storyline for most of the classes. Really, the Imperial Agent is the only one that I've played that feels like it's got a good story all the way through. Bounty Hunter's decent. The Sith Warrior is good. The Inquisitor is good up until this point where it's literally just ghost hunting. Jedi Knight is decent. And the Smuggler is not bad either.
This is Captain Quellen of the Star Runner. SOS. I repeat, SOS. We're caught in Hoth's gravitational pull and falling fast. Strange events date back 2 weeks. Yavin 4 artifacts, believed to be the source. Something has taken control of the ship. To whomever finds this message, burn this vessel. Don't look inside. Don't touch it. Burn it.
Lieutenant Drellick really is something else. Could find a wampa hair in a snowdrift, I bet.
But where's the ship?
It still doesn't tell me where the ship is.
No, but we have a bearing from the beacon launch. And those tracks. Somebody beat us to this thing. Lieutenant, sir. We found the beacon, but no ship. There's some light tracks, though. Appear to be a few days old.
Alright, welcome back. Appreciate waiting. Get past that ad break.
Twi'lek from a Toccata. Ortolan. I'd know them if they were 6 days old and
Just a formality to avoid pre-rolls. Covered in jam? Good to know.
I'll be sure to look for you next time my ship's galley is invaded by a pack of Ortolans.
That's a good one. I'll have to remember that next time the Imperial Reclamation Service Trackers Committee meets. It looks like those Ortolans dug something up. Possibly a clue to the ship's location. Sorrel, where's the nearest Ortolan camp?
It's a ways beyond the next outpost. But the tracks look headed in the right direction.
Well, might be time to put on your best diplomatic face, my lord. Ortolans don't like outsiders much, but it looks like they're the key to finding our ghost.
No need for diplomacy.
A little lightning will break them. It always does.
Well, it sounds a little gruesome, but who am I to question a master's methods? I'll have Sorrel bring the beacon to the base. Between it and the Ortolans...
Lightning solves everything.
We'll be there when you're through dealing with the Ortolans.
And level 45. Where exactly is it taking us? Okay. Apparently there's a quest to fight wampas. Aggressive wampas threaten the local wildlife, interfering with reputable collectors. Deal with the wampas and collect proof. It shall be done. This is what I mean by boring. It's like so much traveling where you see nothing. Why did they do this? It's like, I get it, the planet is vast, but they could have made it easier to travel on it, because it just turns this whole quest line into a chore. Man, I'm already yawning because I'm bored. Also probably because I'm probably getting a little tired. Alright. And ortolans. It's the race of Max Rebo. Let me go ahead and thin out your bloodline. Make sure I leave no one behind that can conspire against me. Easy enough. And now we'll just sneak past the rest of them. Now that I know I've done the bonus. Alright.
I'm looking for the remains of a ship called the Star Runner, which you took from the distress beacon site.
Yes. Arkmore, right hand of Ludo Kresh, the true Dark Lord of the Sith, or what's left of him. Don't play games with me.
You're an Ortolan chief, and I will kill you. Tell me where the Star Runner is.
The Star Runner. I crashed that ship into the surface to Hoth and drove its crew to ruin. I know what you are, Force Caller. Your last victim rise within your mind, but I will not be bound. You think you scare me?
If you'd rather speak through these idiots for eternity, be my guest.
You think you are more worthy than those. It took 5 of Naga Sadow's assassins to kill me. Old freedom, dear Sith. If you wish to bind me, it will take more than words. There's always something.
I wonder if Jedi have this much trouble getting what they want.
As a thought, you will find the ruins of an ancient Sith temple. Both training ground and burial site for Naga Sadow's personal order of assassins. The assassins who murdered me. Become the instrument of my revenge, and I will consider divulging my location and sharing my strength. To be more specific.
And how exactly do I enact revenge on ancient dead assassins?
Do what it seems you do best. Destroy. Okay. I'm tired of listening to you talk. Okay. Okay. We have a plan. Whoops. Where's the thing? There it is. Yes. Fast in traveling. Hold on. I can just go right here. Meow. It is more enjoyable when you can go through the planet on a taxi. It's just the fact that you move so slow, or the fact of how big the map is. You need to be able to move faster. Because it's just so expansive compared to every other planet in this game.
I met the ghost, and he needs me to get inside an ancient temple.
Then it's true. My peers in the service laughed when I said it was on Hoth, but now, yes! It's the only thing that makes sense. Your ghost said he was a follower of Ludo Kresh, and that Naga Sadao's assassins killed him. Sith, do you realize what you've done?
You'll have to explain it to me.
What have I done exactly?
This must be the greatest discovery since my mentor, Orsilio Gan, unearthed the wing of Naga Sadao's own fighter on Yavin 4. We're talking about the fabled Sadoween, Naga Sadao's personal order of assassins, myth made real. Don't worry, I'll get you inside. I've been circumventing the security of ancient tombs since I was old enough to hold a data spike in a pair of pliers.
Don't you have better tools?
A data spike and pliers.
I have far more advanced equipment at my disposal now. It'll open tomb doors and make tea while you wait. Provided you know how to use it, of course. Now we have a temple to discover.
Oh, no time like the present. But first, I have a trial to complete. Why you would have a close combat droid in this area is beyond me. Unless it's like in the caves. Unless they're like the K2 droids in the Andor show. They're blaster proof. Then it might make sense that it's a close combat droid. Wait. Where did you come from? I don't remember summoning you. Oh, that's why. I have to have Kimball with me.
Yes,
there we go. Let's find your master's bones. This is a very slow lift. Okay.
Entering storehouse 0026. Antiquities, Tulak Horde era.
Patay kuibanist. Ni fragais fraujan. Kupainana. Hausaip. Sai uren sa sayans. Du sayan fraua.
It has to be a trap.
This is too much of a coincidence.
Panasips swe quiquai in baba. Vervao urerip.
Check the storehouse's computers. Is this a way to try and get Lord Zash full control of Kim? Can't remember what all is involved in this.
To self. If my apprentice's Deshad fails to submit after the transfer, the bones of Tulak Horde could prove a useful bargaining chip.
Daupanais and Niman.
I promise. I won't let Zash get away with this.
Swaiwai silbans in iswish. Paman ik alkas jam. Guidis intis isvares.
I bet.
Us de ans alfrast no job. Diabulus afstop fara. And so we look bardos. So gi inagangan gisat faur ises.
Then don't.
Take the bones. I won't let Zash win.
Sinai galau bainai. Wirpines jafar inabella. Afwad ni.
Ah, that's better. I can think so much more clearly now. Thank you.
You're not going to win.
Ken Val will tear you apart, and I look forward to watching.
Now, there's no need to be bitter. This is my storehouse. You may have anything here you want. Now, let's go back to the ship, shall we? I don't know how long Ken will be weakened, and I have lots of reading to catch up on.
Quest objective completed. Okay. Oh, cool. Contains one weapon, original reserved for world drops, drawn randomly. Can contain any type of weapon. Weapons contained within are for use with outfitter only. Okay, then. Bonnet and heavy blaster. That looks uglier than homemade sin. We're just going to hold on to that. And now we gotta wait for the stinking elevator. Sometime today, please. I guess while we're at it, go ahead and we'll wait till we're out of here. I'm afraid it'll try to kick me out of the instance if I switch to Drillick. Bye, Cam. Alright, got about 5 more minutes left. I should have enough time to go ahead and complete this. Maybe. Second thought, it probably will take me longer than that to get that completed. That was. Got a notification, but I don't know for what. I think it's just my email. Whatever. Southern Whitelands. Okay, that is a legendary. Okay, that's for the companion mission to get which character is it? I think it's the Trandoshan. Whoever the Jedi Sage's companion is, you can recruit him for your any character in the new expansions if you hunt enough trophies. I think for now we will go back to my stronghold. Here, we'll go ahead and place all of these in here. That was the helmet. Already had loot generated from it. Well, shit. I'm pretty sure it's also... Yeah, I'll say it's also Bind a Legacy, so it can also go in there. Aztec. What's this thing? Looks like a kid's toy. Probably just sell it. Alright, let's have a look-see. Where's... So we got that helmet. That... And whatever pants I can find. Oh, hold on. I honestly prefer this helmet. It's just that the fact that my mask clip, or my hood clips through it is really annoying. That might work. I honestly feel like if I had something with armor on the legs, it would look better. I was hoping for more legging on the actual shins, but you know. Doesn't look bad. The only thing is it requires level 75. I think it only requires that because of the mods that are on it. Oh, wait, it's the boots that do that. So I could honestly put on any pants that I want to on the character. It won't matter. Okay, okay. We've got some options here now. I'm so conflicted. What is this? Exiled Master Supplementary Body Armor. It's literally just the belt. Go ahead and grab that. Let's see, what else can I look at here? That's not ideal. Honestly, it doesn't look terrible. And then the yellow shows up. Let's have a look here. So, if I do Revens, I could do Revens with a different die. With the helmet. The pants there. These boots. Let's see, let's go to my collections. Let's take a look at the Revan Reborn set. Okay. Doesn't look bad. Could be better. Okay. What about Tulak Horde? Really only looks good if you have the helmet with it. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, I don't need to keep wasting your guys' time while I'm looking through the store. Let's see who is on that we can go ahead and raid. Let's see. Let's see. We'll go ahead and raid Razorwind. He's playing some Star Wars. Playing Battlefront 2, the newer version. So, from one Star Wars fan to another, we'll send everybody his direction. He is a wolf VTuber and a tactical VTuber like myself. But I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. If you did, be sure to drop a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube, as I do stream on both. And then if you want to stay up to date with what's going on with the channel, be sure to drop on to my Twitter or in my Discord, as I post all new events there. We will be back tomorrow with some more Gray Zone Warfare. And then Saturday we'll be playing some Fallout 76. So if that piques your interest, definitely stop in. But that is all I have got for tonight's stream. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night. Hope I see you tomorrow. And you are awesome as always. Deuces.